Hey, is it clear? How's it going, everybody? Souls44 here. We are running the Hephaestus Forge finally. So what I did to do to fix it, because since I upgraded the pack, a lot of various things just stopped working. And if you notice, the pillars are taller and everything. I actually had to break and rebuild this stupid thing. But I think I got it to work. And we have our first star fragment. Cool, right? I think it's pretty cool. We need all the pieces in this corrupty dust so we can make stars. I mean, yeah, okay, I got infinite stars. Like all the mod stars. I mean, I have 67 blocks, so who wants infinite stuff, right? Like I've done. Let's turn that off, matter of fact, because that's embarrassingly incredibly overpowered. I know. I someone's out there right now getting all kinds of huffy because I'm doing this. But first of all, I didn't make the pack, okay? And by now they are fully aware of what they've done. Okay? Boy, that does look cool, though. If I had the art chops to do that. All right, so let's go back. Let's check and see if we can make the, I got that magnet on. Let's turn that magnet off. Messes with the system. There's a way of turning magnets off. There's like a device you can get that turns magnets off. Gosh, yeah, look at this mess here. So I got that for 80, 45, 80, 80. And it worked once so far. I even switched to a small output and a ultimate energy, and that's and a normal out. I mean, I don't know. Let's see if we can get it to work. So we have the top. Let's go to the right. Okay, I don't know if it's going to craft that or not. We'll find out here. What is it that takes? What does the right side do? 10,000, 30 millibuckets, and 22,500. I'm going to break down in here like I had before. Yeah, it's set up. It should definitely work. It worked just a minute ago. I've got more than what I need of everything. And I'm wondering if that's the issue, really, is maybe I've got too much. And the fact that I have to re-break this thing is really ticking me off. Like it really. And this is why people don't want to use it. I hate to say it like that, but I mean, there's a reason people don't want to use these machines. They're not reliable. And I've seen really, really good content creators just go, you know what? Forget it. And then manually do stuff because these machines just aren't really all that. They're not, I don't understand it. It says it's built. Obviously, the energy is not a problem, as the most amount of energy you can get. The Ariel's not a problem, Soul's not a problem, and the Blood's not a problem. I'm thinking maybe that I have to set it up so that it only has just what it needs. I'm guessing that's the situation. I'm going to turn these off, by the way. There, that just stops the whole process. This is the other crazy thing. Look at this. 1,000 Ariel, only 3 souls, 2,250 blood, and no experience. The blood amount is way higher, and the Ariel amount is like 10 times as much for it to automate. But it's not working, and I'm assuming it's because it's got time fluid in there. So I'm going to change the setup. Again, I don't know why it's not working. So I'm guessing here. All right, so we know this part has to be done. So let me clean this out. Let me try a different approach. Especially with the blood, that kind of frustrates. Actually, it's all of these are kind of frustrating to me that I lose them. Wait, what was that? Oops, that's not what I want. I want that there. Where's the other tank? There's the other liquid souls. I lost that too. Okay, so let's assume. Hey, wow. Okay, let's not fall though. There. Okay, now it's built. It's empty. Let's take these out. Put them away. Tell that craft to cancel. We're gonna work this out. We're gonna work this out. I am really upset with it, but all right. There's probably a different way of doing this. So let's look at it this way. This will then go to here, there, and there. The question is, how do I send it properly? All right. Because it's dealing with the fluids. My guess is that the fluids have to be exactly what it needs and only what it needs. And since these are now able to provide fluids, I really think about doing refined storage right now, but I'm not gonna. Let's try the ultimate pipe. And the reason why I can do that, I think about that, is it can do all the items and fluids. So I might need more. I shouldn't need more ever again now. Let's hope. So I don't know if it can pull. That's my thing. Can it see? Because this is gonna now move fluids, energy, and gas. I'm not worried about the gas. Obviously not worried about the energy. So, but it'll move fluid and items. So, and the fluid, it should be round robin. Okay. And the items. Okay, so items actually should be pretty gimme, right? And then like this. Oh, 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 oh. Dang it. Okay, hold on. The blood is actually not a problem. I can just take one of these and hook it up to a, there. If this works, I don't know. Why did that switch? There we go. Let's make it look more, I don't know why that's bothering me. All right, so if this can send to the pipe, in theory, This should work. In theory. As long as the round robin works. That's my biggest concern. Let's oh, what am I doing? Why did I do that? Tank. Do I have a tank? A big enough tank? I have a jumbo tank. Well, that's a lot. That's way more than I need. I mean, I guess I'd have enough blood that I could do it. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna stick this right here. No, what am I doing? Uh, um, stick this right here. That's not a good spot either. We'll go one more up. We'll just go right there, there, and then tell it to fill that up. And then since that's got a channel, so storage, not a monitor, but whatever it is, storage bus. We'll go cable, storage bus, and then partition for blood. And then now as this is going to be able to represent the blood. Oh, I don't want that though. Crap, I bet I put some blood in there. Yep. Gotta be careful with these pipes. They are kind of finicky. I got blood in every one of them too. That's my fault though. I knew at least I caught it without tripping out because normally I would have been like, "What the hell's going on?" No, no big deal. No big deal. I might want to end up replacing this one with an 80, but I don't see any reason to do that. Okay, so now if I tell it to craft, can it do it? No. Okay, it can't. Hmm. All right. Well, I was hoping. I was hoping. Well, maybe a wrench. Maybe I can wrench it. Oh, normal item input bus. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I actually can't stand that it does that. I could have swore that would have been a way to do it though. All right. Okay. This is gonna stay. I'm trying to figure out how do I get from this pattern provider into all the different items. So let me think. Obviously the pipe is gonna work just fine. Um, I really wish it would stop doing that. All right. So it's not the pipe that's the issue. It just needs to have an output that can do fluids and. So let me see. No, I got an idea. This is gonna be wicked. I need a drawer controller. Yeah, it's funny. I really can't stand when it does this, when I can see it inside the JEI, but it doesn't show up inside this here. Does that make sense? Like that's frustrating. Because I can't figure out why it would do that. Okay. That. What is that? Functional storage? Yeah, functional storage. I need a fluid, a four-way fluid drawer. Just one. Wow, that's glowing. Oh yeah, yeah, it's glowing because it was. And then I need a controller, not an access point. I need an actual controller. All right, there. And the idea is I'm going to input here and then link it to the fluid controller. I shouldn't have to do this. I really, 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 really shouldn't have to. But if it works, then I mean it's just an alternative way of doing it. But yeah, it's kind of shitty. Can't lie. I'm kind of like, hey, this is not smart. We're gonna go here, right? And then this is gonna let me do multiple. I'm just gonna link these two together. So now it's got this, and it's gonna pull the items into here automatically. And then it's going to fluid pipe from here to these. And of course, now it's going to have issues with this. Mm. Well, that's because, oh, what the heck did I just break? Oh, that's fine. We'll just move this over and down to here. It's not a problem. Let's just make her happen. And the reason why I'm not using this is because it only holds a small amount. Otherwise, I would just hook it straight to it. All right, so that's going to keep on running, and that means that's going to flow. Right, and then we got partition this for blood. Okay. So now if I look at blood, I should have blood in here. Yeah, we're good. And we got enough blood for right now. Hardened blood, I can always make it more. Okay, now let's finish this pipe system. Sheesh. There. And then I don't even know if I need to have a four-way drawer for this to work, but I'm just counting on it to work. I'm hoping it works. All right, set for fluids, round robin. All right. Oh my gosh. We just want to make one of these whirlwind prisms. It didn't work anyway. I just realized that all my patterns are jacked up. Uh, anyhow, so let's go ahead and reset all these because now I actually have the fluids that I need to have it send. Now, don't get me wrong. Uh, they should have sent the items when I was doing the pipe by itself anyway, and it didn't send the items either. So there's that. But now all of these are going to have to be redone real quick. Eh, it's okay. So let's just try this one first and see if we can get one to work. If it works, then I can get the others to work, right? Here it is with the fluids saved. Okay. If that'll work, Oh man, I really hope this works. Available, available, available. All there. Please work. Hey, the items went. The fluid went. Ah, crap. Yeah, some of the fluid went. It's not going to process it. Or I'm going to do one. All right, I'll switch it. I know what to do. Well, I think I know what to do. Instead of making... Yeah, reset the whole process every time. Just to make things really hard on me, don't you? That's fine. I know what to do. I'm just going to put a single instead of a quad, and I'm just throwing that in the trash. So the big one is for the souls, but it's not going to be able to be told which one to give it. It might be a process. All right, we're going to need a fluid. I need a single fluid drawer. And that way it does one fluid and then the next fluid and the next fluid, if that makes any sense. Right, so now this is going to do one fluid at a time. And then I need to set this for nearest first, furthest first, which would be this one. So it's going to send to this one first, fill up, and then it won't be able to fill up anymore, right? Because it's going to be blood or something. Then it'll fill up this one and won't be able to fill anymore. Then it'll send to this one. Then it'll send to this one. That's the theory. Okay, that's my theory. This should not have to be this way. Holy crap! For the love of holy smokes, like I know it's wrong. It's got to be wrong, but it's my best chance. Okay, it's got the items, got the blood, got the Ariel, got the souls, got the nothing. Actually, that's perfect. It did it. It sent it just like it needs to. It has only what it's supposed to have. And yet it still doesn't want to work. Why? For the love of God. What is wrong with you, man? It has exactly what it needs. I just did it the most difficult way you could possibly do it. And like you should be able to just tell it to put the items in and keep the tank sizes full. There should be no wrong with this. Nothing. It has plenty of all the fluids. I just came up with another way of doing stuff that I didn't want to ever have to figure out. I don't know. I'm beginning to hate this mod. Not just dislike it, but like I think it's crap. And it's really making me upset. And I don't know why. I can't stop myself from just like, all right, it'll be fine. I even put this ultimate deal on here. Do I need to control the energy? I'm about to say that it's just an absolute broken mod and I don't want nothing to do with it anymore. It really kind of feels like a broken mod. I don't see anything wrong with it. The structure is fine. Everything at all of it is just exactly how it's supposed to work. Is it mad because the output's too small now? Which is dumb. They shouldn't even have made it like where it needs a bigger output. There's no reason for that, but all right. I'll put another output back here. Is that what you want? You want me to have another output? It worked. I can't believe it took the output. There is nothing nor any reason whatsoever why that wouldn't work. Yeah, I'm done. I think I'm through with this pack. I'm really upset with this bullshit. Excuse me, but this is absolute garbage. I can't see a flaw in this. It's probably because I've broken, replaced it, and did different stuff. Maybe my blue, maybe it's off. Maybe it stopped working and it's only set up because I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not tolerating this too much longer. Oh, it's an XP vacuum. Wanted this thing. Too bad. I screwed up already. Okay, so this is missing structure. Hopefully that pattern. I got on it. I just did that so I can pick up this junk. All right, let's tell it to build it. And I have a whole bunch of stuff on the ground, yeah. Is that it? Oh, I don't want dark mode. See, it's calling for. Hey, at least it's work. The blueprint's working better now. Tiny. It's missing slabs now. That it weren't. It wasn't missing before. All right, this is an output bus. This one's an energy. There's the energy. All right. And then right here is going to be the input. How is it missing pieces now? What in the hell happened to the pieces? Okay. What? I'll tell it to build it one more time, and then what just happened to all the pieces? So this thing stole parts from me. What a garbage mod. Like, I don't have anything nice to say at all about this mod. All right, it says, what is missing? Casing plane, casing plane, casing plane. Casing vent? Um, every time I make one of these, it should make a sentient resonant, whatever that thing is. That's wrong. They shouldn't have to craft a solarium ever. I have all these vials right here. That'll make me upset. Let me go ahead and, if I'm not too ashamed to admit that I think that this game is busted at this point. Um, or at least my pack. It's probably because I updated it too many times. Uh, I gotta turn my magnet off. All right, let's turn the magnet off. Yeah, that's way too much. We're gonna stop this. I'm done. I have it on the slowest measurement already. That was too effective. Oh, she's got a backpack on. That's new. All right, let's go ahead and do this. It's gonna make 13 of them. Now, if refined storage was in here before, I would have used refined storage for most of this, but it wasn't. So now that it is, I can go ahead and I can try and see. Okay, so all of these should go in. Why is not? There it is. All right, let's make the casings. This is what I had to do for casings before, so I'll just go ahead and see. I think I can put 4 in there. I'm not sure. All right. So regular casings are missing. Is that what it's missing? Let's try this. Without modifiers, confirm. Okay, took those. So I got what? Wait a minute. Where did that go? My fluid hatch is gone? Wow. What a broken thing. And I have to use the bigger fluid hatch. I can't use the smaller ones. So I just lost a, oh, there's one. There's that. All right. That looks like a regular casing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe? Casing plane, casing plane, casing plane. So let's just try and make the casing plane. All right, had no problem with that. All right, took those. Why is it asking for a lot more? Did it not use them? Where did they go? What in the hell is going on here? Now I'm getting pissed. I ain't gonna lie that this is gonna make me quit the game. Like, this is the end of the pack. Like, I know for sure that it just robbed me of all those casings. For no fault of my own at all. Like, that's just straight up garbage mod right there. So I'm gonna manually place them, and then after that, if they don't work, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna play this pack. I'll be just this'll be it, and it'll be because it's a garbage ending, and I feel sorry. I can do other stuff, like I could do other things, but it means the runic enchanter doesn't work for me because you have to have this in order to make the runic enchanter. So if anyone else is having issues with this, that's I don't blame you. This whole thing fails. Oh look, now it's all weird looking. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy one side to the other. Like, I know that this has to be the same as this side. So yeah, let's go ahead and just make the casings and then place them manually. Like that. Now that's the same, right? The symmetrical. Okay. I need 2 more. Okay. And then, wait, what? It did it. It ate my other. It ate the other ones. And the output hatch. All right. Is that symmetrical? One, two, three. Okay, there's a ludicrous energy hatch. That definitely. Well, I really hope that doesn't get eaten. Okay. Now this one has to be the input. Now remember, I'm not supposed to have to do all this by hand. It's supposed to place it itself. So this is it. Really, really messing up. Where's my output? Huge. I have a huge item output. Great. I don't want one. I want a tiny. I don't need one there. What's missing? Slabs? Yeah. I think it's missing darkstone slabs. Those are blackstone, not darkstone. Uh, like this? Hey. Oh, I thought it formed because this one. I don't know if it requires a hatch on the backside or not. Let's just try it. Output. Oh, it's telling me. Okay, it's finally telling me. Okay, we need more slabs. We gotta do the slab here, here. I was about to say, I don't even know. Here and here. Slab there. Did it form? It formed. Okay. Last chance. Last chance to work, you guys. It's formed. It has energy. Okay. Whirlwind prism. Just double checking, make sure there's nothing inside there. Every single thing should be perfect. Okay. That was not fun. I got lucky at that one. Okay, so prism and go. You guys, it worked. It worked. It worked. It went out this side, it still worked. So my guess is that it has to have both outputs. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. I'm not going to move anything. And I shouldn't have to do this, but I don't care. I'm going to do this anyway because I'm tired and I want to go eat some food with my wife. So I made hot wings today. I haven't done that in a while, like a very long time. So let's go here, here, there. Now it's going to pull from either one of them. Oh my gosh. That's a whole episode, you guys. That was just me. All right, so then I gotta remake the rest of these um, processes here. Soul binding crystal, and then I'm gonna go. I know you guys probably want me to do other stuff, but this was a chore. I'm not gonna pretend like it wasn't. All right, quantum injector. I'm wondering if the whole time if it wasn't something to do with just the way my building was done. the builder was done? Because it had issues, right? Uh, but now I have another way of doing things, so at least it works some ways. I don't know how to put that. Is this called a terra stomp? One word? All right. I just hope I have all the items I need to make these. Sea prism. Let's do that last, please. All right, and the smelter prism. I already have 3 of those, but that's because I manually made those. And then let's do the Runic enchanter. Runic enchanter. Okay. And we'll just do one at a time when it comes to crafting it. We'll just see how that goes. All right. Please do not screw up. Do I have room for this one? I have all the stuff to make that one. It worked. Please craft and design. Ta-da. I gotta check them all. You can see it filling, so that's good. And then it disappears. What a broken pain in the butt that is. It won't stack. I don't like that. And it's going in. I think it's working. There it is. It crafted it and it didn't even give me the craft completion. It just was like, yeah, good job. Last thing. Everything is there. I'm still PO'd about it, but it worked. It was working. Did it only send one casing? It only sent one casing. I could have swore the runic thing required more than one. No, it didn't. I get it. I know it's wrong. Hold on. I already have that in. Oh yeah, I upgraded the. Okay, so instead of a normal input, what other input buses we got? Input. We'll just use one of these ludicrous ones. I don't want to use a ludicrous one then. What's the other item missing? I don't know. What was missing? Crap. What, emerald? I can't cancel the craft now because it's got the fluids already in. Oh no, that's what the issue is. The aerial hatch was too small. So it sent it. So I need a bigger fluid hatch. Where's the here's my fluid hatch, the huge one. There. Now I'm gonna have to reset the whole thing. Hey, one step at a time, right? We're getting there. Yes, I'm losing a very large amount of resources though. If I can at least get this to craft, we'll be good. All right, so everything is not empty. Okay, hold on. Everything is in. I forget that these drawers hold empty, empty, empty. Then put those back inside the system. We're gonna tell it to craft the runic deal. 100 buckets? I don't have room for 100 buckets. That's gonna be a problem. 100 buckets. Furthest first. It's this one. So this one needs to be 100 buckets. Can I upgrade this one? No, not, I don't. I literally just want to upgrade this one. That's 1,000. That's 160 buckets, so that should hold it. Now, let's make sure the craft is correct. Because now I got to make sure that the first thing that comes out. Whoa! 200 buckets. Why did that go up? I could have swore it wasn't that hard. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Runic Enchanter. There we go. That's 100 buckets of Ariel is the very first thing on the process. So that should be this. I don't know if that's going to work, but please work. Yeah, okay, so the first thing it's going to send out for liquid is the 100 buckets of Ariel, then 50 buckets of XP fluid, then 1 bucket of blood, then 1 bucket of liquid souls. Okay. Did it already do it? That'd be like incredibly fast. It's processing. Holy smoke. Oh, hey guys, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna cut it off right there because I got frustrated so bad that I almost blew a gasket. I need to deregulate. I need to regulate. I don't know what. I need to calm down and eat some food and relax. Y'all, thanks for stopping by again. I'll see you next episode. We've only got like 3 episodes to go, and then I'm gonna have to swap over. I may extend it a little bit longer because I'm working on a new mod pack with a buddy of mine, and that's probably what we're going to end up doing. So while I'm doing these series, I'm actually doing 2 things at once because I got to create my version of my mod pack. He's going to create his version, and we're going to smash them together to make one unified mod pack. And then I'm going to run through all the mods that are in those. And in the meantime, as I get this pack going to the end, I'm going to do Tempad, multi piston. I'm going to look at the Super Factory Manager because I don't understand that one. Some of the quarry stuff because some people might want to look at quarries. There's a restrictions mod, which is a really simple one, but I wanted to go over that. X tones, which I think is just a cool blocks. And then I talked about the occult ender lead as well already, so that's already done. I can cross that off. And then crystal X, I already talked about that. I can cross that off. And then I would make a big extreme reactor turbine as well, because I know that people might want to learn how to do that if they haven't done that. So thanks for sticking with me through this one. I know it was a challenge, but yeah, I'm going to put together the runic enchanter probably right here. And then we'll take a look at the enchanting tower outside. I want to animate it. Like I want to make the top so I can rotate the top like R2-D2 head and then open up and then maybe have something that comes up out of it. I've never done any of that, but it's going to take a lot of super glue. But it's in the mod pack, so I wanted to check it out. It would be kind of neat if I could get it done before I end the series. So take care. Bye bye.